Hello everyone and welcome to our end of the year kind of like awards video for what I perceive to be the best pomades of 2017, because the year is coming now down to a close, and so it's been a pretty exciting year. We've seen the continuing rise of clay pomades. I mean, we saw that the rise the year before this year, but this year was really kind of like a proving year that clays are here, clays are good, and clays are gonna be like staying for quite a while now. But we did notice the rise of paste and paste pomades within our niche community and our like home brewers, because we require a very unique strain of products where things that provide hold immediately and very significant and resilient hold. Typically, clays and pastes have not been made usable for us and not made in ways that have characteristics that are kind of very advantageous for us to use, but now they've been altered by the home brewers, kind of mixed with our normal like oil-based and water-based pomades, made into something that is a little more adapted to our needs. And so it's been an exciting year, but it's time to go ahead and wrap up now and talk about what I perceive to be the best pomades, not just from this year but up until now. And we'll start off with what I actually think is probably the most important award, the most kind of, I guess, decorated award, which is actually the ones you guys choose, ones you guys voted for. And so what won this year, and by a very long shot, was Arcadian Clay. And basically, like, it's a phenomenal product. I mean, I definitely like agree with that. It is something that provides like just enough hold for us to use and allow us to be familiar with it, given our like familiarity with pomades, while still providing a lot of texture and a lot of kind of just texture across the entire range, something that is truly reminiscent or kind of an example of what was once made in like kind of the salon industry and what we saw outside of our community, but now adapted to our use and still providing like that much texture. So it's a phenomenal product. I mean, I wholeheartedly agree with you guys on that. And so basically, Arcadian Clay Pomade, congratulations Eric, was voted the best pomade of 2017. I also would show you guys the jar right now, but basically all these pomades are sitting in my gym locker at work, because I mean I use these on the daily. These are my dailies I have chosen, and so yeah, they're not here with me unfortunately. But anyways, going down the traditional route now, we're gonna go off to our next one, which is the best oil-based pomade. And this year I chose Easy Tiger by SHEAR Revival, because I've always had a balancing between like the firm hold or the heavy holds oil bases. It's always been between Goon Grease and Music or Misery for me. Goon Grease just being fucking awesome styling characteristics, and Music or Misery kind of being a little cleaner, easier to use, but a little rougher. And now we have Easy Tiger, which applies easier than either of them, kind of taking accolades from one, taking accolades from other, and just combining it into one. Basically being a strong, its waxiness, but still based with like hydrogenated castor oil, makes it clean, yet kind of dry and strong. And so that's my favorite oil base. Now, I probably would consider the Grandad's lightweight, not the one that is recently available, but the one that was available like when I first started this blog, the Pomp, so like what, like fucking like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when that thing was first available. That was a phenomenal oil base, but we haven't seen anything like that in years now. But yeah, so that's my decision for the oil base. For best water base, honestly, I still feel it hasn't really changed. SHEAR Revival Crystal Lake, the new formula is just phenomenal. And it basically is now stronger in the same ways that Black Ship is strong, but it is something that is a little not as thick, not as heavy, a little lighter, a little more comfortable, a little more conditioning version of that. Plus the scent is like super complex, it's beautiful. The jar design is just phenomenal across the board from SHEAR Revival, and I think it's just something that you can always rely on, something that I always rely on for just when I don't want to think about it. Crystal Lake, definitely, in my opinion, best water-based pomade still up until now. Now for clay pomades, the best clay pomades, I think that goes without question. I agree with you guys for the what you guys voted, Arcadian Clay Pomade. I don't think I need to explain it anymore. It's just a phenomenal like clay pomade texture from coarse to fine. You can go either way with it, and it's just a very refined product. The other category now, thanks to this year, we can introduce is the best paste pomade, and I think, damn, they really sweeped it this year. I think that really has to go to SHEAR Revival Northern Lights pomade. While we need to pay homage to Old Dude's matte paste for kind of introducing this concept to us or making us extremely familiar with the concept of paste pomades, I think Northern Lights was a good upgrade. Beyond that, kind of taking on some of the kind of the lackings and kind of trying its best to kind of move it up in a way that still pays homage to what paste were and creams were from the salon industry, which are extremely lightweight. Brittle doesn't apply as much to the home brewer version, but a little super lightweight, good hold, and a very dry texture that is unlike clays, where it doesn't rely as much on this gritty type of feeling. But I think Northern Lights did a freaking damn good job, and next year I expect to see a huge range more of matte pastes on the market, and something akin to what we saw this year with Arcadian clay. I expect to see some home brewer basically just drop some sort of like new matte paste that basically is like boom, done. Like matte pastes are here to stay. But yeah, so that's what I choose for there. Kind of now, we alluded to this in the past. For the most innovative pomade, I want to go ahead and kind of pay homage to Old Dude's matte paste as the most innovative pomade, because it did basically set that down onto us that, hey, we can use paste pomades. Here's something that is very akin to paste and creams that we've seen and heard about on the market, but those were just too kind of brittle. They dry too fast. They require a blow dryer. When you comb through it after it dries, it just flakes and puffs out. But this time, this is something that stays malleable throughout the whole day while still having those characteristics. And Old Dude's really proved that to us, that it can be done. It's not necessarily the first one to have come out. I know there might have been a few other ones. For example, like Empire Apothecary released one, but Old Dude's matte paste was really one that kind of, I mean, I see it in a similar way, like with like kind of, you know, Apple products and stuff like that. It's not the point of being the first one, but the first one to be doing extremely successfully to really establish that. And I think Old Dudes did that with matte paste, and so that's the one that really kind of made a point to all the other homebrewers that this might be something they might want to pursue. And yeah, so just, I guess, one more. Those are all the pomades I perceive to be the best out of 2017. The only other award I want to give out really is Best Brewer of 2017. I think that has to honestly go to Arcadian. So congratulations, Eric. The reason why I picked them over some of our the other well-known home brewers, I mean, besides the fact that like Arcadian just popped up this year, or at least to me just popped up this year, and so to come just out of nowhere and to establish, like, single-handedly with their clay pomade, establish like such a good dominance over the market. And like I obviously, like, through the approved list and through kind of seeing what promo codes are being used, there's Arcadian carries such a huge share of what is being like sold on the market right now. It is just unbelievable. The Arcadian clay pomade, I've never seen a product single-hand, with the exception of Crystal Lake and Black Ship, but even more so now, I've never seen a single product just dominate the market as much as like the clay pomade has. So I think Arcadian definitely needs to receive some respect for that. I would like to challenge them to start releasing some more products right now in regards to like pomades and stuff, and try their hands at a paste pomade, because though the clay pomade is very successful, we haven't really seen something new from them. But I think still I would like to kind of pay respects to them. I've never really seen a brewer hit the market so hard and open it up so much within 1 year. So Arcadian needs to kind of receive that award. And yeah, so those have been the awards I wanted to give out for 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have gotten something out of it. Those are basically my go-tos for the ones you guys have. You guys always ask about what my dailies and what my go-tos are. Those are my daily drivers. Those are my go-tos. And so yeah, if you guys have any questions, disagreements, or you guys want to talk more about it, We can always talk on our new forum, so any questions, direct them there, and I will see you and speak with you there. So take care, guys. Thank you. Hope you guys have a great New Year's, and we'll see you again in 2018.